27 years. That's how long we were married. 27 years of cooking his favorite meals, supporting his career, raising children, sitting side by side in church pews, believing we were building something that would last. We started with almost nothing. One mattress, one pot, one shared dream. And somehow we built a life. Or at least I thought we did. Then one quiet evening, he sat across from me at our dining table, the same table we bought when we couldn't afford oak, but bought it anyway. And he said gently, "I'm not happy anymore." There was no shouting, no dramatic ending, just calm words that ended 27 years. And I remember thinking, how can something so long end so quietly? At first, he said there wasn't anyone else, but something inside me knew. I saw it in the guarded phone, the new cologne, the sudden desire to find himself. Then I saw her. She wasn't just younger. She looked like me years ago. The bright colours I used to wear, the laughter I once carried more freely, the softness that life had slowly refined. And I realised something painful. He didn't want someone different. He wanted the version of me before responsibility, before sacrifice shaped me, before life deepened me. And that broke something inside. The divorce was not loud. It was paperwork, signatures, boxes divided. We separated the house, the accounts, the memories. In court, his lawyer said something that stung more than I expected. She contributed very little financially. Very little, after 27 years. I had managed accounts, supported decisions, sacrificed income so we could grow. But much of it had been in his name. I had trusted him. That night, before the final hearing, I couldn't sleep. So I sat on the edge of my bed and opened my Bible. Psalm 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted." And I whispered, "Lord, be close to me." I didn't pray for revenge. I prayed for peace. The next day, quiet truth surfaced. Documents with my signature, records showing my involvement, transfers that raised questions. The judge spoke firmly, but without anger. Integrity mattered, and dignity was restored. But even with financial fairness, I still went home alone. The first night in my smaller apartment was the hardest. Not because of the silence, but because I didn't know who I was without being someone's wife. 3 months later, I walked past a shop window and caught my reflection. She looked tired, small, almost invisible, and something inside whispered, "No more." Not in anger, in awakening. Joel 2:25 says, "I will restore the years the locust has eaten." I had always read that verse thinking restoration meant getting something back. But what if restoration means becoming someone new? God did not restore my marriage. He restored my confidence, my voice, my identity. I joined a gym not to compete, but to strengthen. I enrolled in a course I had postponed. I reconnected with friends. I travelled alone for the first time. And slowly, peace returned. Not the youthful peace of ignorance, but the steady peace of understanding. Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing," and I could feel it. A year later, I saw him again. He looked older, not in appearance, but in spirit. He said softly, "You look different," and I smiled. "I am." He admitted the relationship hadn't lasted. He said he had made a mistake. And for the first time in 27 years, I wasn't afraid of losing him, because I had found myself. Romans 8:28 says, "All things work together for good." Not all things are good, but they can work for good. He didn't leave because I wasn't enough. He left because he didn't know how to grow with me. And growth can feel threatening to someone who prefers comfort. But I no longer apologize for growth. I am wiser, stronger, more discerning, more at peace. And whether I remarry or remain single, I will never again shrink myself to keep someone comfortable. Sometimes God meets us in the breaking, not to fix what ended, but to rebuild who remains. And that was the real miracle. And maybe, just maybe, the question is not, why did this happen to me? But who is God shaping me into through this? If something ended in your life, what part of you is being rebuilt? If someone walked away, what strength is rising within you? And if you feel unseen tonight, could it be that heaven sees you more clearly than ever? What if this season is not your rejection, but your redirection?